3, 2. Happy melanated March. The time is 6:55 p.m. on March 28th, 2026. To those participating in the No Kings protest, hey, congratulations, you get a pat on the back. Now, what the fuck are you going to do next? You're going to listen to this show. It's Haystack Hates Your Music Season 3, Episode 4. Haystack West loves black women. And so do I. I'm your friend Chris Kennard, no longer your Prince of Port Richmond. I recently took an L. I disrespected a friend's trust, and they may never speak to me ever again. That's the way shit goes. Say, are you black? Are you a man? Are you in therapy? No? I have a link for you in the doobly-doo. And they didn't pay me to say that. I just got some free therapy. And now the therapist that I've been speaking to is like, yo, every 2 weeks, $25. What do you say? Bitch, I'm in there like swimwear. Every black person, especially these men, needs somebody they can talk to who is unbiased to them and their experiences, but is trained and concerned for your well-being. That is the end of my PSA. Lowe's, how the fuck are you?
Yeah, WWE 2K26 is basically 2K25, but better. Like it's like you know, the same every year, only with more bells and whistles, but they focus too much on Ultimate Team. So it's like they half-ass the bells and whistles now. Well, 2K26, they fast on the bells and whistles. They put detail into this game. Is there like part of lack of detail? Really stepped it up from last year. They really pretty much said, how can we build upon last year's game? Because last year's game was so fucking fire. I got a few ideas. They like revamped GM mode. You can do a lot more with that now. Fucking universe mode, you can do a lot more with that now. CM Punk showcase mode is probably the best showcase mode I've played in years. Like last year, the whole Samoan Dynasty thing, but in concept on paper, it sounded cool, but actually running through those matches, not so much. Rey Mysterio's show for 2K23, it was all right, but the whole going back and forth between the game and the actual footage from the matches, that shit pissed me off. I forgot who was the showcase for 2K24, for being honest. I probably didn't even play it.
So in a nutshell, you're doing okay?
Yeah.
Just to like bring you back to the fold. Who is your favorite black woman to play as in WWE 2K26?
Jade Cargill.
The woman carved from marble.
Yeah, like that's the easy answer right there,
I'll drink that.
Because she's a powerhouse. I like her moveset, and then like that Jaded is just an easy like finish in general. So it's either her. My nieces like to play with Binky. Who else is black in that game?
Specifically the women.
Yeah, I know. Dadgummit. I tell you what, a new favorite of mine, Jada Parker.
Miss Parker!
She's fun to use in that game. So, Soul Ruka as well. Off the strength of that Soul Snatcher.
All right. I just so you don't forget later at the conclusion of today's stream, I have one. I was gonna try to save the wrestling talk for the end of the show, but I forget who I work with.
We can still save it. We haven't gotten that to it yet.
We will. But I'm just letting you know that part of my the brainstorming part of our show in regards to like grappling is in regards to like some members of Jade's faction and things of that nature. So hello folks, hi, it's been a minute. It's been like 3 weeks since our last stream. We hope you're well, we hope you're warm. We have 5 songs for you today. My focus with today's show was that it's Women's Month, but on Black Sky it's Melanated March, and that energy has been sustaining me. And I'm like, okay, so how can I pay tribute to all the cool Black women making music? I didn't want to pick anybody, any act rather, that was known by the general public. And even with like the 5 songs that we have here today, I'm even like, dang, there's so many other different directions I could have pointed. The focus of today's there are so many other artists I could have selected, and that's so good because I remember a time years ago when I was working on the Catter and Kennard podcast with Michael Catter Friedman. We did our Black History Month episode, and I was struggling for artists to like think of off the top of my head to recommend to our audience and to him. And I never have that problem now. And so because we always have like these like endless debates on social media that don't actually help Black artists, like, oh, R&B is in the toilet, R&B is trash, hip-hop is garbage. And I also wanted to tell you, because you're one of the few people who do this. I've complained about like the Black person's role in rock and roll these days, how you can't be like a Black front person and succeed in 2026. You mentioned the Paradox to me, and I've seen like all these motherfucking articles and shit about how like, oh, they went #1 on alt radio, and I was very much like, who the fuck cares? Why isn't the song leading the conversation? I have 2 things to say about that. One, here in the DMV, an artist that you also know, Hugh, put out their Diamond District single, and that song is outrageously good. Like they have just leaned even more into the like, oh, what if metalcore had go-go? And it's outrageously good. And yeah, I also heard your door open. That was kind of creepy.
That's my niece.
Hello, ma'am.
Skyla. Oh, now you can respond to people.
On our way out the door. Hilarious. I believe the children are our future.
No, she'll do this thing where she just like ignores people whenever you're calling her. So like I did the whole 3-bit, and she looks up, she goes, "Yes." I go, "Oh, now you can respond to people." Then she leaves.
Tell me how you really feel. No, but
okay.
New Hue, go check that out. Diamond District, all day, all week. Drummer drop that go-go beat. But I listened to some tracks by the Paradox, and not to be on no hater shit, I don't like it. That's why I'm like, why do I not care about another Black band succeeding in like this realm of mine, this music realm? Is because I don't connect with the songs. And
that's fascinating.
Maybe because I'm again approaching 34, am I becoming jaded about pop punk and all things emo? Fuck no, because the songs that I still love. It is my belief that when you're gonna like pop in like the radio realm, we got to focus on a single. And I believe the single they're focusing on has that dreaded featuring Travis Barker stink on it. But like the problem with that song is that Travis Barker. No. Listen, it's like it has like the TikTok stink on it. Like it's built around the portion of the song that's being like retweeted and reposted and shared everywhere, and not just on the merit of, oh, this is a good song. I was just hearing from one of my homies in LA about one of my favorite like metalcore bands, Icy Stars, and how people like they were opening for a bigger band at the time recently, and the audience wasn't connecting with the music or the performance. Bro was like, let's see a wall of death. There was no wall of death. Let me see some hardcore dancing. There was no hardcore dancing. And just, you know, like people like my buddy said he was talking to like the merch man, and he's like, yeah, these youngsters are pulling up to like post a social and leaving during the set, as opposed to like coming to the show, and staying for the whole show. And
actually enjoying the show.
Word. And it's just like, if you can afford to aura farm at the concert, I think you're a bad person, to be honest with you. Like, engage with the creators, because they want to see, oh, do people still want to fucking see us play? I see Kev on stage do it all the time when he's promoting his concert, his stand-up. It's like, oh, hey, we're like, tickets are not being moved in this particular city, so we may not come back next time I'm on the road. Respectfully, I gotta focus on people who want to hear these jokes and interact with us.
Yeah.
And so I after talking shit for months about the Paradox, I heard the music. I didn't hear everything, mind you. I'm like, let me focus on the songs that don't have 1 million streams on YouTube Music. And it's not doing anything for me. I don't feel any, I even don't, sometimes when I dislike a song, I feel bad that I don't like it. I don't feel bad that I don't like this music. And what I mentioned in your comments recently when we were talking about the Paradox, I want to know who the fuck co-signs this band in the Black community, in the Black alternative community. I see Black artists and Black mans working like hell to push themselves over, but also pushing others over in addition to themselves. Who the fuck do the Paradox care about? Who are their contemporaries? Who are their peers? And have any OGs, save for Travis Barker, who always does this fucking shit, does anyone care behind the scenes about the Paradox? I don't see it. I'd like to, because I don't want to poo-poo another Black person getting some bread. But it's clear, right. You have Hugh, our local hometown heroes, struggling for streams, struggling for views. And then you have the Paradox, who cracked a couple songs over 1 million streams based off just the idea of Blackness, but not the practice of actually supporting Black musicians. That's what we're trying to do here with this particular episode. You can see that all the videos that are in the description don't have 1 million views yet. You know what I'm saying? So enough of my ranting and raving. We're grading these songs on the Haystack scale. I got genius.com in one tab and the rest of the songs in the other. Today we're discussing artists like Hemlock Springs, Camilla Covington, Kara Jackson, Rakia, and Atanya. Los, let's get started with Hemlock Springs. She just dropped a new record, The Apple Tree Under the Sea. It came out this year. That's fucking awesome. Okay. All the art girlies in the Black community, come to the front. This is your time.
Yeah, this song is your moment right here.
It's our time, babies. Let's get it. Los, you have the floor. How do you feel about The Beginning of the End by Hemlock Springs?
Well, my first immediate thought was Coast would probably love this song. Mother. Yeah.
Hey, Coda!
She would probably love this song. I said, barely know what she's saying, but it's catchy as hell.
Hey, this is why I have genius.com on the regular. I specifically love the first verse of sometimes I think I should avoid the simpleness of filling holes with opioids, because we don't be doing the same drugs no more.
Yeah, that's a whole nother discussion for another time. And then the last hash mark I had was, this video's wild, LOL.
Oh, this video kicks so much ass, bruh. All the muscle mommies to the front. All the Jade Cargills to the front, bruh.
Yeah, that was a fun video. Overall, 7 out of 10. This is a quirky Black girl anthem, but it has the right amount of careless whimsy that makes it fun for everyone.
You know what Hemlock Springs reminds me of? Santa Gold.
How you mean?
How you mean? Do you remember Santa Gold?
Well, vaguely. I remember her sounding like only because I heard her first. Wish MIA.
That's rude as fuck.
I know. I'm sorry to Santa Gold. She's probably a better artist than MIA. But
hey, one of those two women is friends with Candace Owens, so watch your mouth.
I'm afraid to ask which one.
MIA. It's MIA.
God damn it. Moving on.
Yeah. And I also want to say, just a quick side note. yo, shout out to the friends of mine from the Swana community, you know what I'm saying, from like the Central Asian community, who's like, watch out for that MIA bitch, she's wilding out. And I'm like, but whatever do you mean? And because her daddy, MIA daddy, had some like wild political beliefs way back when, because you know MIA is from like the English part of the universe and whatnot.
Sure.
And I'm like, oh, surely her father's politics won't influence the way that she makes music, but oh baby did it. Oof. But nah, bro, it's like, man, that only, like, again, like the fact that like Santa Claus kind of exited like the public just like zeitgeist as far as like Black women who make music that's not just like in vogue with like the everyday, like, you know, like, because we have shit that's like on the radio every day that has not like exited like from like the 80s forward, and it's so disappointed that like for the indie crowd, Santa Gold isn't like getting her coin. You know what I'm saying? I would say that at least like 3 of the albums of hers that I know, they all don't sound the same. And but I bet you if I played you one of her songs, you'd recognize the tune if you didn't recognize her. You recognize that it was Santa Gold. And again, kudos to my dog, Tyler the Creator, for putting Santa Gold on Chromacopia and on Igor. You know what I'm saying? If there's ever gonna be like an artist who's gonna put like left of center Black women on his shit, it will be Tyler. So hopefully maybe we can get like a Hemlock Springs production credit on the next Tyler record if he ever decides to drop again.
I need for him to know who Hemlock Springs is before he ever drops again.
I think he probably. I would think that, given like how I followed Tyler on social like over the last year or so, I bet he already knows. Maybe it's just like, oh, whatever I'm working on. Oh, I need, because I remember when like he was talking about Don't Tap the Glass with like Rosenberg, Ebro, and Laura. He knew he had to have Yeba on I'll Take Care of You when he was making the song. So when he's back in album mode again, I imagine like what, in a year or so from now, he'll have some shit cooking like, oh, I gotta give Hemlock Springs a call. So babes, hope you get that call. Excited as fuck for you. Congratulations on the second album getting dropped. Let's move on. Track 2 on our list is now I want to say something really quickly because we're gonna talk about Camilla Covington. All you horny motherfuckers, keep it cool. You can look respectfully. Like, I need y'all to like these, because like I'm sure y'all gonna watch the video for impacts and you're gonna be like, humana, be as respectful as fucking them comments. Please follow on social and please repost the Johns. Don't get wild. I'm watching y'all. Yes, Los.
Why you say fuck me for?
Hey, bro. All I want to say off the top is that I discovered Camilla Covington by accident. I was looking for like Janelle Monáe. I put in Tightrope, not putting in Janelle Monáe. So the algorithm took me to Tightrope by Camilla Covington, which is a song about doing drugs. And I'm like, hey, this song's kind of wavy. I'm gonna follow this artist. And I think either late last year, because I've been following Camilla for some time, I wasn't aware that like she does pole. And so she posted a routine and it's like, I need y'all to run like the views up on this routine. I need to see some comments. And so I'm watching it and I'm like, why has this been playing for an hour? Oh, right. Let me write a comment then. I was just like, well, you know, matter of fact, because, you know, I'm being a little thirsty.
Oh, I'll drink to that.
Actually, respectfully. Like, hey, brothers, like, get them dollars out. Like, as you can see in the description of the playlist and the stream. If you got some bread, you know a Black woman, put that shit in her pocket right now. Los, what do you think about Impact?
All right, so listen. So off rip, I said, "Oh, this is my kind of vibe. I like the beat to it. It was pretty dope." And then I was listening to the lyrics and said, "Oh, she talking in this.
She's talking that shit. Oh, she be talking."
Then I got maybe halfway through the video. I said, "I repeat, my kind of vibe."
She cleared that.
Hey, overall, 8 out of 10. Very body positive song. This song is for the big girls. Wait. Bang my line.
Hey, bro, Impact is track number 1 off the Crazy Eyes anthology by Camilla Covington. It came out. When did this John come out, bruh? This came out a couple years ago, mid-July. I know Camilla is very active on Insta. So again, leave some positive comments or get these streams up, and don't be wild in them comments. Or you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all better watch yourselves. Be respectful. Or I'm gonna have to call Haystack West. You drop that elbow on your ass.
I was planning on deleting my Instagram at some point, but
maybe, hey, bro, maybe one more repost. Just, you know what I'm saying? Support the music. You know what I'm saying? Support the dreams. Third track, bro. I'm rolling out. Third track is Pawn Shop, Kara Jackson. I mentioned Kara Jackson before because I love the name of her debut album. It's called Why Does the Earth Give Us People to Love? And I only have 2 words for y'all. Alto supremacy. Alto supremacy. Hey, shout out to the singers who are not sopranos in the Black community. Sisters, we hear you and we love you and we thank you. Los, are we going to the pawn shop?
All right. Okay, all right. So this sounds like a movie scene score where luck turns up for the main character and their friends in a series of montages that ties their subplots together. I said, I just know her influences are Stevie Nicks, Roberta Flack, and goddamn Janis Joplin. Maybe some Anita Baker.
I was thinking more Tracy Chapman.
Okay, yeah, her too. Her as well, yes. However, overall, 5 out of 10. I mean,
dang.
I didn't hate it. Just sounds like grown and sexy medieval music.
Not the Martin Lawrence in the green jersey music.
I'm just saying, the only time I play this is when I'm about to get into a young strumpet's frock in the parking lot of the Renaissance Fair. Yo,
someone come get this man, bro.
Look, this is Knight in Shining Armor taking the princess down music, is it not?
Bro, I'm about to say, this is I'm about to say, Bumpkin. This is that Red Dead Redemption music. Tell me I'm wrong.
No. Well, yeah, no.
Do you not hear the flying guitar, my brother?
Not really. No. Like,
man, run that shit back. You about pissing me off, man.
That shit sounded more like a
oh God, what is this man laughing about?
It's because I'm trying to think of the right fucking word for the instrument. I want to say lute.
Not the lute, bro.
But I know it's not a lute because I know a lute is like a windpipe instrument, I think.
Man, I'm thinking about the hurdy-gurdy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Motherfucking mandolay, maybe? I don't know,
not
man.
The
like,
bro. Stop it.
Not banjo either. Whatever the fuck they were doing for string music in medieval times, that's what that should sound like. It did not feel Western or anything like that. I listen to that Western guitar sound as my motherfucking go to sleep music. Don't tell me I don't know.
You know what? Season 3. No, this is season 3. Season 4, Haystack Hate Your Music. We're doing Black Folk. I can't have it. I kind of do it.
Oh, so what? You're gonna give me a Rory song? You remember Rory?
No disrespect to Rory. I don't know where that man went, but I hope he's well. Respectfully.
Whatever happened to Rory?
Nah, we ain't gonna do Rory. I wouldn't peg him for a folk artist per se.
That's what the genre said on Apple Music when I listened to his album. I was like, all right, I guess.
It'd be one thing if we still saw Rory outside, but I don't know where that man went. But I hope he is well, sincerely. Again, Rory is a perfect example of how Black people can't do nothing experimental and get over, bro. Not at all, man. Where's our Black Imogen Heap? And no disrespect to that lady, because I like her too.
I mean, I think the most experimental black people get is Tyler the Creator.
That's a sorry sight, bro. Well, and like I do think the Tyler thing only worked so well because he likes all black music. And it's like a weapon that no detractor of his could ever hold against him. But like, I don't need every black artist that I like to enjoy all black art. It's just because Tyler loved it so much, it's expressed in what he makes. Even after like the worst of like his lyrical output, the music, like the sprinklings of his production, even with like no resources, reflected the music that he loved very much. But like, I'm thinking more experimental in the sense that I can make like a feast out of like next to no materials, because not only was Tyler super talented, he was taken in by like his heroes, by the skateboard P's and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It was a black artist really like getting it out the mud on their own, and it's just misunderstood by our community. That's who I'm wondering.
Doja Cat?
Fuck no. Doja Cat doesn't make music for black people. She makes music for herself and for her dedicated fans. And
whoever she's in the chat room showing feet to, I guess. I don't know. She in the chat room showing feet. I'll never forget that. Ever. ever.
Bro,
ever.
And like
that Nori tweet was iconic.
Again, on some serious shit, like once her fans were like, "Sister, you're dating a full white supremacist," and she said, "I don't care." I'm like, "Cool, girl. Have a nice life."
Not all.
I don't know how you
right?
like. I can all, but I have no doubt in my mind. She's still singing well and still rapping well, but like, they not like us.
Yeah.
Bruh, honestly, wait, quick side note, because I mentioned this to one of my lovers recently. We were chatting about the young homie Pink Panthers, because she's been taking W after W out here doing like her producer shit out in the UK. Do you remember Who Wants Smoke by Nardo Wick?
What?
The song that went like the song that went. What the fuck is that?
Okay, yeah.
She sampled that in her latest tape, and I'm like, this motherfucker Pink Panthers be outside, because why is she listening to Nardo Wick?
That was the name of the artist that made that song. I only saw it on a motherfucking was it TikTok, or was that old enough to be a
like a viral sound for a while? And it's one. Who Wants Smoke by Nardo Wick is one of my it's like one of my favorite new school hood classic songs, because everybody who got on that, everyone like 21 Savage, who's that other like scary Chicago character?
Chief Keef?
No, it was G Herbo, 21 Savage, and his buddy, who's like the one with the yellow locks.
Lil Durk?
It's them four on that song, and they really just like
anymore.
No, he do not.
He also grew a beard.
Whatever you want to do, bro. You got money, whatever. But just again, like
he's in jail.
Again, like it's so cool to see Pantherist like sample that hood classic, and then when you put up the remix, you got JT for the City Girls, and I'm like, this is why we need like new school producers to like just like be given all the money, because again that I forget what the mixtape is called, but just like the remix version of that has so many features from so many different artists all over the world. Not to mention it's been like her single Stateside has been kind of like the anthem of that figure skating lady from LA, Alyssa Liu. So it's like, bro, like we up, like black women are up, bro. Like again, like
hello Asian girl, lit as fuck.
Hey man, like I might fuck around and get some like blonde highlights to my shit. Who knows, bro?
She dope as hell, man.
Out here having a good time. Like, man, like I wish I never learned how to ice skate, but I get my helmet and mouth guard out. Who knows, bro? Like, I mean, gold myself. Meet up with Flavor Flav.
I'll take
I didn't get a word of that.
I said, I mean, I was sick at floor hockey, but that's as far as I'll go.
Same, actually. That shit was fun as shit. Let's not get too distracted, bro. We got 2 more songs. We got 2 more songs. Yeah, we got 2 more.
Chelios. Well, Mark Messi, floor hockey.
Let's take it from ice rink to outer space with the Korean-speaking R&B wonder Rakia with "Crash Landed on You." Take me to your leader, Los. What do you think of this song?
My first tag to this was, I like this sound. Like it immediately captivated me. I said, I like the lyrical arrangement of this song. It really complements the beat. Yeah. I said, I want to play this while driving with a young lady I'm progressively falling in love with. No, but really though.
Oh,
where's she at?
Ladies, I like that, man. Come on now. And she produces her own shit. So that's really, really cool.
Oh, hey, good, because overall 10 out of 10. Yeah, this one is going to be stuck in my head. She reminds me a lot of Abra. You know Abra, Ducky?
Oh yeah. You know what? I never put 2 and 2 together. I completely fucking agree. That's fucking sick that you said that. Hell yeah.
I love Abra. Pull Up is my shit to this day, dog. Pull up, and You Go, I Go.
That's so sick. I never would have put that together.
I love You Go, I Go. You Go, I Go is low-key a wedding song.
Wow.
Yeah, I love that song. I'm getting chills thinking of the end of it now.
The Gibson's babes. Oh my.
Yeah. Big
holy shit.
Fan.
Rakia. She put that song out in 2023. She has 2 releases out right now: Into the Cosmos from 2021 and The Cosmic Queen from 2023. I know right now she's pushing this single, Ready or Not, which has both the Korean version and the rock version. So, Rakia, we're rocking with you. Yo, when you go back to your planet, please take us with you because we're sick of being on Earth. That's word to Aaliyah Shepherd.
She got a little bit of what's Shorty's name? Kind of like Rico Nasty, but not necessarily Rico Nasty.
I definitely see like they have.
You see the vision
when it comes to like the way that they sing. 100%, I totally see that. If y'all were on the internet when Rico put out Magic, like she was really getting to her R&B shit heavy, and these days she's in like her punk, like she's back in like her punk rock and roll ways, because she signed the deal with Fueled by Ramen, and her Lethal record is like kicking ass. That single Son of a Gun, it is I'm spin kicking somebody to that song, like for sure. Like just bringing like the guitarist out when she like goes into that song. Yeah, she definitely has like, she's always had that get the fuck up kind of sound, but like she definitely like, she can really like switch up her shit at any time. So like she'll give you sensual seduction. She'll give you like spin kicking circle pit action. She's gonna scream, and she's gonna out rap your favorite lady rapper. So watch out for Rico Nasty. She's finally gonna get her fucking due. If not this year, then next year.
Rico Nasty on Schoolboy Q's Pop. Perfect feature for that song. Perfect feature for that song.
Stream Blue Lips today. Shout out.
That was such a good album that nobody talks about, and that pisses me off a little bit. God damn, that was a good album. Like even today, like I went through that entire. It's such a good album that nobody talks about. And I'm trying to think of what album exactly overshadowed it that year, but I can't think of one. That album was so good. That was probably my album of the year.
You know what? I'll tell you what I didn't do well. Top Dog didn't push a single to radio from that record.
Well, yeah. You know
how that's really what it is. Like we really talk shit about radio so often, but like it's because now that like I do content with one of my homies who's in like the radio industry, it's like I really do believe that radio is the only medium that'll save music and going forward, radio is going to be like the saving component to an artist who's struggling. Is you cannot afford to like get on the road consistently. You need to push a song to radio or you're done. You're cooked. Like please, like, if you're out there making music and you're looking for your way out, lean on these college stations who can be a little more just like free with their programming, so you can get a bag, bro.
That's the thing, though. There are two sides, like there are two different sides of Black Hippie, right? Where
not really. There's Kendrick and everybody else.
Yeah,
it used to be that way. Now Kendrick's not there.
But also no, because you gotta also remember, J-Rock was the star first.
When no one cared about TDE.
No, until Kendrick came along. Right? Now, with Black Hippie, you have J-Rock, you have Kendrick, you also have Q, you have Absol. Schoolboy Q and Absol, they didn't have the commercial success that J-Rock and Kendrick had.
So never had commercial success.
Per se, no. And it's like Schoolboy Q, he's like flirted with it for the most part.
That first major record, like, was getting consistent radio play. I heard Studio at my job recently, and I'm like, wow, I'm impressed.
Exactly. So he's constantly, Schoolboy Q's constantly like flirted with commercial mainstream success, but never really got up there. Like just been like right at the gate
there.
At being able to see over the gate, but not being able to get over the gate. You know what I'm saying? And J-Rock, he's like maintained a like plateau of sorts, because he became a big deal when he had that jump with Lil Wayne, but then he also had like Come Home With Me. But then he also had Come Home With Me, and that produced like a few hit singles. And so he like kind of rode off that, and it's like people know who J-Rock is. So whenever J-Rock dropped an album, it's like he didn't 100% necessarily had to, push the album or anything like that. He would, but the payoff for that album would be, of stature. So it's like J-Rock was plateauing, all the success that he got, the trajectory he got up on in the first place, whereas Kendrick just completely exceeded him.
Prodigal
for
son.
The simple fact that he's just simply a better rapper than J-Rock. So
I was gonna say, my thought on J-Rock not like getting like his flowers when he deserved them is because, again, like much like Corn Bailey Ray, with like that thing that happened in her personal life, J-Rock was in a serious like automotive accident prior to the release of like the record that gave us Win. Like, yeah, like he almost died.
Prior to Redemption. Yeah,
that John. So
Redemption is a good album. Matter of fact, Wow with Kendrick Lamar. Oh, that is probably like one of the best like duo songs that I've heard in a long time, because they like they have their verses or whatever, but the third verse they go back and forth, and their back and forth is like completely unorthodox to structure, but that shit still like meshes well together. And then the music video, when they do that verse, like one's talking in like real time, the other one slows down, and then when it switches over to the other guy that's rapping, the other one slows down again. It's just a dope visual. Like, yeah, and Troopers. That's probably one of my favorite songs in that whole album. Yeah, Redemption was a good album.
The only you mentioned how like they shared a verse in the third verse of that song. It because I want to bring it back to like to the sisters. One of my favorite like lady rappers right now is Tia Corinne, one member of the Scythe with Denzel Curry and such. She and Kenny Beats put out a single called Dipset, and it's one
Kenny
of like
Beats.
those like it's one of like those Kenny. It's one of those 2-minute songs, and Tia's spitting fast as shit on that song. So like when she's punching in, it's like she's passing the verse to herself. Like it's the best like one person blunt rotation of all time, and it's one of my consistent like go-to tracks when I listen to her music. Because usually most people just listen to Freaky T and keep it moving. But usually I'm listening to like her collab with Wiz Khalifa. I like her single Ironic. And even what other one do I really like by her? Dipset. So like I didn't put on this list, but
Dipset.
Hey, Dipset, you know what I'm saying? Let's listen to this last dang song. This to me is my favorite one on the list. We're going across the pond with our homegirl Natanya with Sofa Joy, which I forget when this record came out. So please tell us your thoughts, Lo, so I look that up.
I said that's right. We're doing 5 songs this week, baby. I said, oh, this is a fun one. Well, more the video, but I like this beat. Said this feels like an early 2000s R&B album deep cut. I said this is like fucking track 11 of Mood Ring or something. And then I go, yeah, that might be what I really like about this song. It sounds like something I was listening to on the bus in the 6th grade on the way to school. That's what it feels like for me. So, yeah, overall, 10 out of 10.
Let's like everything. Fucking go, dog.
I said I like everything about this song. It's beautiful. Natanya's beautiful. Both she and the video are fun. It's a nice little stepping song. Yeah. This is dope.
Yeah, this comes out early October. The album is called Feline's Return, and much like Rakia, Natanya self-produced it with this other person, Jakari. So shout out the UK. Like, it's again, I complain about this shit all the time. Like, American Black people love complaining about the quality of R&B. Like a big critique of like new school R&B is that there are no current like poppin' ass girl groups in Black R&B. We have Flow right across the pond. Like, if you're like, oh, I never heard them, what do they sound like? Who's the brother with like the blue wall on YouTube who like has all like the singing ass singers come and sit down? What is bro's name? He has the glasses. He was on American Idol. You know what I'm talking about?
American Idol?
The bro who's like, it's he's best friends with Duran Bernard. Terrell. Yeah, Terrell.
Oh.
Because they were on Terrell. You know what I'm talking about? He was there on Flow was on the Terrell show. And, you know, he be making motherfuckers sing. So all of like the references are like American R&B. And since it's a trio, their harmonies are just locked in. At any moment, they just start just like building these chords. And Troll's like, hey, will you stop being so talented? Ew, chill. And I'm like, yeah, R&B is in a great space. We just need to move away from these mugs who are hogging all the airplay. You know what I'm saying? So I also want to say Natanya was on fellow YouTuber Eric the Young God interviewed her for an extended amount of time, and he's really a fan. And so I love it when like people who interview the artist are like giving people their flowers, but aren't necessarily like glazing per se. You know what I'm saying? Like we had
hold on, wait, before you continue.
Huh?
I hate that. I hate that we can't give people their flowers without it being called glazing.
Well, in the sense that I mention it only because consider the latest Jay-Z interview on GQ. People were complaining that like he was getting softball questions. And they're like, oh, why'd they get such a young correspondent to ask Hove these questions? And maybe not somebody.
Or so with you.
Yeah, I hear you. Or maybe even just like a person who was gonna like who Hove trusted enough to answer harder questions, considering his role in what's been going on in the world outside. Like, I see how he's announced to like play the Roots Picnic this year, and I could be giving less of a fuck, to be honest with
you. You know what? This whole anniversary concert for Reasonable Doubt and Blueprint, which is his Mona Lisa and Starry Night, might I add.
Certainly.
I find it very curious.
Oh, that's a great word to describe it.
Yeah, I mean, like that. I find it very, very curious because it's like, brother, you haven't done a concert in how many years? You've been, setting up the concerts for the Super Bowl. You haven't done your own actual concert in years. Why? Because we assume that you didn't have to do any more concerts ever again. Why? Because you are the patriarch of a power family. And quite possibly the greatest rapper, if not of all time, alive. And then your wife is one of the best
alien superstar, queen of pop.
The queen of pop. And then your daughter is multi-talented.
Oh, so, that's the manager. Blue Ivy? Yeah, that's the manager.
She runs the whole shit. And y'all's manager, you know what I'm saying? Then who knows what the twins can do? But we'll probably figure that out in the next 10 years or so.
Most likely, yeah.
So it's like
probably buy New York.
you should never have to like perform or do anything business wise ever again. Like you can fucking retire. You're free.
Them tickets are probably expensive as shit.
You're free, Jay. You don't have to do this concert. I understand if you were, doing it for the fans and whatnot, but fuck us. So like,
it's a very curious conversation because like you really care for like Jay-Z and his music, and I'm just like I've always been like paranoid of a Sean Carter, and one of the homies out, one of like the OG, one of like the cool like the one of the most important YouTubers in my opinion out here in like the Pennsylvania region, Lil Bill, he said it best to me that Jay-Z should run for president because that nigga's a politician.
No.
If you know, you know.
No. Why? No more celebrities for president, bro.
Sure. And like, I'm again talking shit for the most part. But instead of talking shit, I'd love to talk a little more wrestling with you. Here's my segue. I mentioned it off camera to you.
I got a better segue for you. The Rock couldn't run for president, and I'll be pissed off. All right.
Listen. If Dwayne even thought of running for public office, I would get him exiled back to Hawaii.
Keep it on TV, bro.
No, mate. What I wanted to mention to you that like in that interview with Natanya and Eric, Eric mentions how Natanya is an artist of one of your faves, one AJ Lee. So I had like a fun little question for you in regards to the Fed. And we mentioned her at the top of the show, one Jade Cargill, the WWE Women's Champion at this time. Prior to her getting signed there, she was the TBS champion over at AEW.
Sure.
At AEW, they have the trios titles. At this time, they don't have women's trios titles. I think if there's one serious critique I have of AEW, they need more shit for women to do in that company, especially when considering like the important role women play in like for like all the fans on a weekly basis.
Sure.
As a person who loves the WWE and all of like, like you're passionate for the company, you care for it, you're a fan. If the WWE had the balls to introduce women's trios titles before Tony Khan and them, who would you put in the match? Like, it's I want you to produce that match. Who's going for those belts, and who would deserve to win?
Well, let's start off by saying, realistically speaking, that women's division isn't organized in group like that, so there wouldn't be a trios title until then. But however,
but for you,
it's whack as fuck because constantly breaking up the teams. But there,
we are in agreement of that.
We did
set the match though, yeah.
If we did a trios, well, I like Jade's squad. Now that she has a squad,
They need
like
a name,
team.
bro.
I think they do have a name, but
It ain't
it
official,
hasn't
yeah.
called.
I'm not seeing
Yeah.
I saw one of the more recent like Jade Cargill like ring entrances, and like she's being accompanied by B-Fab and Michin, but they didn't say if they. I imagine the name is like for like fan made at this time.
I just find it funny that Jade pretty much whooped their asses to joining her. That's funny to me.
I just think I'm of the mind that like as much as like as strong as the women's division is in the WWE, they somehow have nothing to do. They never find anything to do for like black women on the main roster. It only seems that like black women find good booking on NXT and like nowhere else.
Now, I although I like those three, I just thought of a better three, right?
For the trios titles?
For the trios titles. My girls. The Irresistible Forces, for those who don't know.
The Irresistible Forces. Oh, Nia Jackson, Lash Legend. Who be the third amigo or amiga? I guess in this case,
we call him Jada Parker.
Oh, you're a fucking genius.
That wasn't really my idea, if we're being honest. That's
and kudos to you for admitting that it wasn't your idea, but I completely agree.
One on Black Sky, Sean, PBS Impulse, he like tossed that idea into the timeline, and I like kind of on it at first because I was like, well, I don't know how well you play with a heel.
Right. She definitely has like the one woman gang thing going on.
Yeah, but even like as she's tweening right now, and she's more on the side of like she's like making a transition from heel to face, and like she's in the back end of that transition. It seems like even like she's like being cool with everybody else and so on and so forth. Even then, she's with keeps her character. Would that work out with a team like Nia? And the more I saw, the more I was like, yeah, I think that would work actually. Because it's like, I mean, I thought Nia didn't play well with others at all. But, she was really taking Lash under her wing, and they really built the team chemistry. I think they can do the same with Jada.
You know who Jada Parker reminded me of?
No.
Eddie Kingston.
Kingston. Oh, Eddie Kingston.
Yeah.
I like that.
Just as far as like doesn't take no shit and everyone loves them for it.
Yeah, but the thing
all I'm saying is like she demands like this camera on me energy. You know what I'm saying? No one's unhappy to see her when she's on camera.
I think she has that, like, I think she just plays that character well because she seems like an absolute sweetheart off camera.
Like Mad King Eddie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but also on the other side of that fence is like Mad King, he like once that camera goes off,
he's still Mad King
Eddie Kingston. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he doesn't switch off. He lives his gimmick.
Exactly. No, like he is his gimmick, and not in the sense of, not like Ric Flair syndrome, where Ric Flair
he doesn't have to turn it on because he is himself.
Exactly. Eddie Kingston as a gimmick, Eddie as a person. Like that
I wouldn't want that for Jada Parker. I wouldn't want her to be like on all the time.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that'd be the like only stark difference. But yeah, on that. Nonetheless,
as far as the presentation is concerned, yeah.
Yeah. But nonetheless, on the other side of that, I probably do Bailey, Bird Lady, Hey, you know what? Why not throw AJ Lee into that mix?
Yeah,
They're
even though I think Bird Lady is so boring. Bird Lady to me is like FTR. She has no, but like unlike FTR, I don't think Bird Lady's a good wrestler.
well, nah. Cause I'm not gonna lie, Bird Lady, we gotta stop calling her Bird Lady, but I love that name for her because she is like Bird Lady.
What is that lady's name, bro? I feel like an asshole. What is her name, bro?
Lyra Valkyria.
I don't like that name, bro.
Reason why we call her Bird Lady, but Bird Lady
don't
is
roll
such
the
a
tongue, you know. If it was like Lyra Valkyrie, I'd fuck with it. But I imagine there might be like a branding issue with that specific term, like with Marvel or whatever the fuck.
That's why they don't use it because it's her name outside of WWE.
Oh, that's her shit. Gotcha. And so, good for her. I'm glad she retained that shit.
If I'm not mistaken, but nonetheless, like Bird Lady, like she's all right. Put it like this, right? If you had met Valkyria, right? The daughter of Bird Person from Rick and Morty, it'll make much more sense.
Fuck no. You're full of shit.
It makes so much more sense.
You're full of shit. You're full of absolute shit. And like,
you
no, because here's the thing. Boring. Here's the fucking thing. Like, the problem with Lyra Valkyria is that I don't believe in her whatsoever. Nothing about her to me says confidence in her ability as a performer. I compare like, and I want to like, I'm looking at like the title of our stream. I want to like focus on the black women wrestlers. I take, for example, the American Joshi Athena, the forever women Ring of Honor Women's Champion.
She's still Ring of Honor champion? Yeah.
No one can beat her.
That's hard.
I know.
Hell yeah, Athena.
And to be honest with you, my fear is that she'll probably just end up dropping to Billy Starks when the time comes. But like, I only want her to drop one when like Billy Starks is like a fully realized women's wrestler, but also when like she's finding a permanent place in AEW's like main event coverage and shit. Because for what it's worth, Athena is a way better wrestler than Mercedes Moné. Hand to God, always has been that way. Yes.
I say, and question, Billy Starks is her protege, correct?
The white girl with the purple hair, yeah.
Sure. All right, yeah. So let's say that she does drop to Billy Starks. Why not go back after Mercedes? How many motherfucking championship belts Mercedes have left anyway?
They should be locked in. They should be locked into like a years-long feud if that's like the booking that Tony has in mind.
Turn that shit into Belt Wars.
And if you've been paying attention, if you've been paying attention, like Mercedes has been dropping like her independent belts back to like their the top stars of said companies, and like
she dropped them again.
She's dropping, yeah. She's currently dropping as we speak. And the last time she dropped, I don't remember how many I'm not sure how many she currently retains, but like the last time she dropped her at an independent belt, like everyone cheered for her after the loss.
Her plan worked. Apparently,
her plan worked in motherfucking spades, and like
go figure.
Yeah, like again, like that's the CEO of women's wrestling. You know what I'm saying? And like, I for one, but I'll tell you this though, I do not want, because like when this shit all began with Mercedes beating Willow for the New Japan Women's Pro Wrestling Strong title, I don't buy it. I don't buy it whatsoever. No, Willow dropped the TBS title to Mercedes, and she didn't lose again until Tony beat her at All in Texas. And so like when like
Willow or Mercedes didn't lose again.
Mercedes beats Willow, takes the TBS title, doesn't lose until Tony beats her. Not for the title, but just like because Mercedes was challenging for the women's world title and she lost, and then she lost again to Willow, dropping the TBS title. When they go back for their third match, I do not want Mercedes to win. Because I for one feel like as well regarded as Willow Nightingale is in AEW, she's kind of an afterthought to Mercedes, and I need them to be on the same motherfucking level. I need them to be perceived at the same level of quality as wrestlers, and I do not feel that's the case. And I for one kind of felt some type of way about Tony double booking Willow in their last pay-per-view. She was defending her singles title, and then she defended the tag belts, and then lost the tag belts. And to be honest with you, I'm not okay with that decision because she dropped to like Megan Bayne and that other shorty who I don't know as well. And I'm like, putting any belt on Megan Bayne is a W because like she's a draw anywhere she wrestles, but like I don't know her current tag partner very well. And that's the problem with Megan Bayne. She overshadows anyone she's like paired up with the exception of Marina Shafir, in my personal opinion.
Well, because they build Marina Shafir to be like
the nonchalant demon.
Yeah, this completely dangerous, nonchalant.
That's a scary lady, bro.
Like Iceman, like a cold-blooded hitman, so on and so forth. I get it, but hear me out here. Follow me here. I need to know how many championships Mercedes Moné is down to. Why? Matter of fact,
are we going back to the Bailey theory?
The Bailey theory. Oh, I thought we were talking about Bird Lady.
That's how this started. About her. She's boring, bro.
Nah,
juice.
I fuck with Bird Lady's moveset. I fuck with it heavy. Oh, that's a dope.
I knew I didn't fuck with Lyra Valkyria when she beat Dakota Kai in a match for the IC title. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? No shot.
That happened?
Yes, bro. That may have been her last match in the WWE. Her dropping
that was on the way. That was on the way. Dakota. Damn. Ooh,
I'm telling you,
ago.
I'm telling you,
that's like a minute ago. God damn.
It has been a long time. Not for nothing. Kai, she lost. You know how Will Ospreay, he does producer shit for EVE Wrestling, and I guess now Charlie, formerly known as Dakota Kai, fought Statlander in that promotion and lost.
I mean, it's Chris Statlander.
It's Stat Daddy. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
She's from a superstar.
Speaking of the matter, give me the women's title landscape in AEW right now.
I will do both. I will first look up
because I might have an idea how we could do Mercedes Moné's like dropping of all the titles and being a regular wrestler again.
Damn, he's lost a ton.
Yeah, but she still has more to lose.
She's gone from like, hold on, let me see something real quick. Championships and associations, or accomplishments, I guess, if you're following it on Wikipedia. I'm gonna do two things at once. Because I'm on the greatest website of all time, Wicca motherfuckingpedia.
Wicca motherfuckingpedia.
Side note: if you're a savvy internet user, you should there's an app. I think there's an app you can use to download Wikipedia to a device in case like the government wants to kill it, because it just might. Neither here nor there, but bear that in mind. I heard about that recently.
Goddamn.
As it currently stands, let me see. 1, 2, fucking 3. It is suspected that she remember because she had I think at least 12 at the most. She's gone down to 4.
4?
At least 4.
Okay. The rest of AEW's women's title landscape.
Sure, give me a sec. I'll get that to you now. The tag titles. Let me see. Champs, perfect. Okay, so right now, Stat dropped the women's title to Thekla. She's being on New Japan. Great choice for champion. She is a evil ass heel.
Never heard of her.
Essentially, she's like this European lady that was in New Japan. I just thought she had a bad attitude, but when she signed to AEW, turns out, she can really bang. She's like the mentor to the Sisters of Sin tag team, which is what's that girl's name? Fuck, I don't remember her. It's but neither here nor there. TBS champ is Willow Nightingale still.
Okay.
And women's tag champs is Divine Dominion, which is Megan Bayne, the Megasis, and Lena Cross, who I do not know. They defeated the Babes of Wrath, which was Willow and Harley
Willow
Cameron.
and Harley.
Again, Harley, funny as shit. Put her on TV every fucking week.
Oh, yeah.
So funny.
It's like everybody loves Willow, but Harley the comic relief. They're like a buddy comedy.
She's kind of like Maxine Dupree.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So Mercedes Moné has 4 championships left. We have Willow Nightingale as TBS champion. We have Thekla as AEW Women's Champ. Am I correct?
Yeah. I think her next opponent will be Thunder Rosa, if that hasn't already happened.
Oh shit.
I know. Yeah, she's back from injury, so she's ready to hurt somebody.
Fucking about time, dog.
Yeah, she's been on injury reserve for a long time, bro.
And Tony Storm's like years at this point.
Taking a break, like a long break. It looks like.
Yeah, that was my next question. Side note: when any idea of when Tony Storm's coming back?
I believe at first I thought she was on injury reserve, but no, she's just like it looks like she's just taking a step back from the spotlight. And honestly, she fucking deserves it.
She's been carrying that fucking company for the past like 2-3 years now.
I don't want to see her again, if not till next year, at least till like AEW's like biggest. I don't want to see her again to like the biggest like pay-per-view. Like I don't want to see her again till All In, because All In's in England this year, so I don't want to see her again till All In. To be honest with you, let her stay home. She's a fucking break.
When is All In England?
In the fall, this fall in August, I believe.
That ain't long enough, bro. If she's taking a break, she probably might be out a year.
I'm so for that, respectfully. Just like she definitely needs like to recharge her batteries, and like what's his face? Juice Robinson needs a nice warm place to call home once he gets off the road.
Cool. So I got an idea here. Right?
Talk to me. You can close on this.
I wish we knew the exact championships that Mercedes Moné is current title holders of, because we're going to need the main event stars from their respective companies to also be involved in this angle I got cooking up here mentally, right? So let's just say so Mercedes Moné is not holding any AEW championships, no Ring of Honor. Out of those 4 championships, she's not holding any AEW Ring of Honor.
Not women's pure, not women's Ring of Honor, no. Or women's TV title for that matter.
Okay.
That's Red Velvet, I think. Sean Red Velvet.
Red Velvet is which champion now?
Women's TV title.
We might be able to do something. Let's start here. All right. So
she have to run it back for fucking sure.
So at this point, Mercedes Moné is playing more defense than she is offense, right?
She's about to make a face turn like a motherfucker. She's about to make a face turn.
Because now she has these, chicks from these respective companies that she's champion of breathing down her neck. They're getting involved in this gold rush, right? Well, Mercedes Moné starts going back after the AEW and Ring of Honor titles, right? In the process of doing this, she starts losing titles to respective, angles.
Or rather, rather she loses the rest of her gold. It's because it's.
And in the process, they're doing title for title matches. So like if she wins, she gets their title. If she loses, they get their title. She fucks around and lose all 4 of these motherfucking titles. Right?
That is for certain. That's no question.
So in the process of trying to get these titles back, now she has to deal with not only the respective contenders for the respective brands titles or whatever. She got to deal with, whoever collected these motherfuckers from them, all while trying to collect their titles. And then it just becomes a whole thing where, like, the likes of Willow Nightingale, Athena, hell, even Red Velvet, if we can get her thrown into the mix too.
TV time.
It just becomes a championship scramble. So where Mercedes Moné is trying to collect all these titles back, and just as she's getting ready to like collect all of them, Tony Storm comes back.
To be honest with you, I would love to see Tony Mercedes too. I'd love to see that. And if for some reason Thunder Rosa pulls it out and takes the women's title back, is the only time I want her to go, because I don't think Mercedes has fought Thunder Rosa yet. So I'd love to see that. Personally speaking, I don't think any of all like the current former women's champs, no one's beating Thekla for that belt at all, because that's how much of a demon she is.
Oh, so she's like O2.
She can really bang for real. She's scary as fuck. Her finishing move is like actually amazing.
Is it an F5? No.
She's worked as like the poison spider.
Poison spider. The only poison spider I acknowledge is AJ Lee.
I don't think AJ Lee can hold a can. You know what? Boom. I was supposed to bring it up and I forgot. This
Black Widow.
This whole like AJ Lee, Becky Lynch feud, it has no gas in my world. I could give less of a fuck about that feud, because like the Lynch as a heel bit has run stale for me. It was funny at first, but now I just don't give a fuck. The only women's feuds that I care about right now in the WWE is Kairi usurping Asuka. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And however Io Sky like gets involved in that, because she like did a promo saying I've got to go rescue my bitch from this like this gang leader Asuka, this
Asuka terrorist,
this like this Yakuza leader.
Yeah,
with the motherfucking poisonous bug on her face. Kairi! Like, save my good sis.
Kairi be having mental fucking breakdowns, dog.
She's
hearing her name. She has PTSD over her name. She might gotta change her name when she leave Asuka, dog. No. But yeah,
the other one I care about, the only feud that I think has like the most gas right now in the Fed is Zarya and Sol Ruka.
I was about to say that. I like that.
Yeah, that actually sounds entertaining. That actually look like I'm interested in that. That sounds, and I'm more concerned with the new blood of women's wrestling in that company, because I, for one, don't see the hype behind AJ Lee. I never have, but that's none of my business because I don't watch the product. It doesn't matter to me. Like her coming back, like, matter to those who matter for. I'm happy for y'all. I don't give a fuck. And so, like, it'd be one thing if it's a person I don't think AJ Lee could beat. Like, it'd be one thing if it's like, oh, like, Lynch is a problem. She's terrifying. I don't see how she does it. I don't actually give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it holds. I'm not interested. It holds no weight for me. But that Zarya Ruka John, I love seeing former friends like put it all on the line. Especially considering Zarya. I feel like Zarya doesn't really have a chance to like prove how she is as good or could be as good as Rhea Ripley. They to me feel like the same kind of wrestler from my limited perspective of them. So I'm interested to see like the highlight reel from that match, because that actually sounds interesting and fun. That should be getting top billing.
All right, couple of things. Number one, to your point about Zarya being like Rhea Ripley, Zarya is in fact Wish Rhea Ripley. Now that you just mentioned it, and I'm thinking about it now, I can't unsee
Same accent,
it.
All the makeup, all the muscles.
God damn it! This is your fault, Ducky. Nonetheless,
I'm good at what I do. I could be in that fucking writer's room along with you. Don't play with me.
Nonetheless, the thing about she's jealous of Sol Ruka. So that's what makes the angle so like simplistic yet enjoyable, because it's like, I see.
They couldn't be the same wrestler.
I see. Zarya is jealous because Sol Ruka gets all the spotlight and Zarya sits in the background. She doesn't want to be the bodyguard anymore. She doesn't want to be the second fiddle friend anymore. She doesn't want to be the Christian to her Edge anymore. When? Now I gotta prove I'm better than you, and yet you keep losing in title fucking opportunities. Explain that, motherfucker. So it's like, all right, Vito's a Silverug all you want. Silverug is actually a fucking winner. You need to learn how to fucking win, sis. That's what needs to go on with you. You need to figure out, remember how and why you came to NXT in the fucking first place. You completely forgot about that. Yeah, that friendship softened you up, but you can build yourself back up while you confront your former friend.
Yeah, she should be a problem. She should be feared.
Exactly.
She should be like Kane. You know, like
most so Ruka should be moving up.
Yeah, she should be in the main title. She should be in like the main roster at this point. Because what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like a woman like Sol Ruka, she's spinning her wheels. Give her some give her something to actually fucking do. Send her to fucking AAA for all I care. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see her like fly out. I need to see her flying around that ring at all times.
What? No, have her go after the Intercontinental Championship. What are we doing?
Yeah, so as a matter of fact, you're right. I completely agree. Yeah, have her unseat Elite. Have her unseat Elite. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like to me, Bayley and AJ Lee are the same wrestler. Like, I respect the legacy of your career, but like, do I want to see you wrestle per se?
Nah. Oh, in that sense, well, for you, maybe. I want to see both of them wrestle still. So
yeah. And like I love seeing Bayley put over that other luchador on AAA, like with the orange and pointy mask. I forgot her name.
So did I. My thing is like I need to get up to more AAA, but nonetheless, Bayley hasn't lost a fucking step in roughly 15 years. That's what I love about Bayley. And then AJ coming back and showing us that she still got it is what I love about AJ Lee. The thing about AJ Lee, Ducky, and I know you don't understand it, but I feel the need to explain it a little bit. It's the fact that AJ Lee was that work from like essentially the jump. Now I may be looking at it at rose-colored lenses. She may have been like green as goose shit the first like 6 months of NXT, but nonetheless, she grew to be exponentially better than all the women's superstars of their time. And while we see much better work out of these women these days, during that time, AJ Lee was ahead of her time. So she feels right in place in this landscape right now. Her fucking Trish, Lita, those are the women's wrestlers we wanted to see come back for because we saw their game. Their game was futuristic as fuck. So as far as women's wrestling went, so it was like a dream come true seeing Lita come back for one more run. It was a dream come true seeing Trish come back for Royal Rumble and shit like that. And this is a dream come true seeing AJ Lee for one more run for who knows how much longer. Because we know we're not still much for not much longer. We know his days numbered at this point. So we don't know how much she got left on that bump card, but we're enjoying the fuck out of it. To put it in perspective, AJ Lee came back and reintroduced herself as your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler. And yeah, pretty much. Like, she really was the architect of that entire Give Divas a Chance period. Like, that's what people don't remember because they
I disagree, history. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that's like the one thing people actually know about Lee. But like, no one maybe because I'm not looking for it. But like, I kind of like I'm kind of wrap this up here because like my laptop is dying.
Yeah.
The thing for me, like, much like in music, I want to see a match that is undeniable. So I challenge you, because I know that like you tend to like pin our stream after like it gets recorded and whatever the fuck. Your one job for me is to drop in the comments, because I know like a lot of people be uploading matches on the low on YouTube or whatever. You're gonna find me an AJ Lee match that is undeniably good, like on some like Dave Meltzer 5 stars type shit, and I'll watch it, and we'll bring it, and we'll talk about it next episode. Because our next episode, speaking of Black women, we're gonna be Dakota back for Mama's Music 3. We're like building the set list, you and I, 2 songs from me, 2 songs from you. We're gonna get Shorty some headphones. It's gonna be a blast. This has been Haystack HHYM Music, Season 3, Episode 4, Episode 24. To all the Black women out there, we love you so much. You're the fabric of the universe. One of these days, Black men are gonna be like, hey, y'all like go do whatever y'all want to do. We'll take care of it for once, because you keep on, Black women just keep doing, fuck it, I'll handle it. And we should be doing that for y'all. And I can't wait to be safe and free enough to join your ranks someday. Maybe next year, who knows? Fingers crossed, knock on wood. Y'all know the calls to action. Drink water, mask up, and I'll tell you why specifically. One of my people that I love, I'm like, hey, can I see you this weekend? And they're like, no, me and my kid have the flu. And I'm like, it's a spring. But you know how it should go. So for your neighbors, for your kids, for the elderly, for the immunocompromised, mask up. I insist. People who like participated in the No Kings protest, like I said at the top of the stream, it's great that you participated in this. Keep up the good work. Actually, like, do something the rest of the motherfucking year so that like you can see that, so you can actually see the change you're actually like protesting for. It's one thing if it's like if like the No Kings thing was like a pep rally, no one would argue. But you bitches are calling it a protest, and a protest is more than just walking around and making a sign. You know,
I'll tell you what I think about it, but your battery's dying.
Yeah, trust me. Yeah, like send a letter, join a mutual aid group. There's mutual aid you can like participate in the comments, in the description. Rescue.org for international humanitarian support you're concerned about. There's a in the mutual aid link. There's a Black woman who's trying to like I'll say a Black person in the femme community that's trying to like build a home for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone deserves clean water, good food, and a home, especially Black women. They should be the first in line, but they're often like letting people take their place because that's all their hearts are. So if that means anything to you, if you got some bread, send it. If you ain't got bread, share the link. We'll hopefully be back sometime in mid-April. Dress warmly. We love you so much. We actually do in the most like platonic and supportive way possible. Tell it to yourself and say it until you mean it, because I do. You know what I'm saying? Los, you're great. Thank you for making time for me today. Anything you want to add before we go?
Again, it's not enough time left. Your battery's dying, brother. Where's your
Fair
charger?
I mean, there's no outlet in the basement, but like I always feel like when I record down here, I don't freeze up and like in the playback. So until like I find a better solution for that, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. We still got like an hour and a half of content out this week. It's been 3 weeks since our last stream, or since I've been on live anyway. Thank you so much. Shout out to Francine Miranda Owens. Your firstborn child loves you very, very much. I'll make you proud someday, I promise. So until April, I'm Chris Kennard. That's Haystack West, aka Good Old Los. Say goodbye, Los.
Goodbye, Los.
You are hilarious.